Thank you, Miss Atania. Very kindly and very descriptive introduction about me. Um, Thank you very much again for inviting me, especially my colleagues, Dr. Amaradasa, Dr. Jayawardena. We were together, I think, a long time back. Exactly speaking, for a KDA students, I was here 20 years back. You can't imagine me in that time. I was very young, not right now. I was the lecturer here, started as assistant lecturer and be a lecturer within a 3-year period. I thought intake 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think later on I came as a visiting appointment also, as a basis visiting assignment as well. Anyway, this looks like a drastic changes in your academy right now. This is like a university. You are very happy, I think. There are a lot of conferences, lot of programs, lot of masters and PhDs you have. It's nice to see you all here. Very much developed, right? It's developing. The good faculty you can find out, and starting an international conference like this, I think it's a great achievement for your university. And we'll move to the first presentation. Before that, there are small rules. I think you have a 15 minutes for a presentation, and another 5-6 minutes we can allocate it for a, discussions, questions and answering and all. And then later on we can come to the next presentation. This accounting and finance, it's a emerging trend today. Whatever the field you are working, accounting and finance is a must. Because no finance, no money, no funds, company cannot run, organization cannot function. Even this conference also you can't organize without a fund. But the problem is here how to manage the funds. When you go back to the little early, in 1990s, the accounting had a big era. The many big position in Sri Lanka, in abroad, the CEOs are from accounting field, finance field. But go back to little early, in 1970s, more engineers. 1970s, in that particular decades, engineers are dominated the big position in our country. That's what researchers says. 1980s, the economics, sociologists, they had a big chances to dominate the big position, even the lawyers also. But after 90, the accountants and finance managers dominated all the CEO position. But then became a 2000, all telecommunication engineers and computer scientists, they were the people who dominate the big position. But now we are in 2010 onwards. Now there is a trend in the world, geographers. But in Sri Lanka, little difference yet. But in the world, especially in Australia, New Zealand, geographers are the big people who dominated the big position in the companies, especially because of this infrastructure problem. Especially environmental changes, right? Those things are the emerging issues everybody talking today, especially disaster management. That is important to us as well. Now this is a very good session you name as accounting and finance. And again, I would like to thank Professor, one of our senior professors in my university, Professor Veerakon Banda, who invited to me here, and my colleague, Dr. Amaradasa and Dr. Jayawardena. We were together, still we remember in our time how we enjoy the KDA. In those days we called KDA rather than the KDU. I remember as assistant lecturer, I had to walk from here to Johnson. It took nearly 15 minutes, no car in that time, and come back. And it's a tough time, but it's interesting. It's interesting.